Mental health is not a lack of faith. It is a real human struggle that the church is called to respond to with truth, compassion, and wisdom. The Bible affirms that emotional pain is real. David experienced depression. Psalm chapter 42. Elijah wanted to die. 1 Kings chapter 19. Jeremiah wept deeply. Jer. 20:14-18. And even Jesus experienced anguish. Matt 26-38. Struggle is not sin, and silence can be dangerous. The church must remove spiritual shaming, as statements like, "Kalang ka lang sa faith," or "Pray harder lang," can wound people further. Prayer is powerful, but it should never replace care. Faith and professional help are not enemies. Churches should create safe and listening spaces where people can honestly say, "Hindi ako okay," without fear of judgment, gossip, or dismissal, because healing often begins with being heard. James chapter 1 verse 19. A whole person gospel that cares for spirit, soul, and body, Luke chapter 10 verse 27, is essential, recognizing that mental health affects discipleship, leadership, and relationships, and that a tired soul cannot always just push through. Pastors, as shepherds, must also know when to refer members to professionals such as counselors, psychologists, or psychiatrists. Referring is not a lack of faith but an act of wisdom. Prov. 11:14. The church should walk with individuals through the healing process, understanding that it is often gradual, messy, and nonlinear, offering presence rather than pressure, just as Jesus walked with people without rushing them. Leaders should be trained to be mental health aware, recognizing warning signs, responding biblically and compassionately, knowing their limits, and avoiding spiritual abuse, as healthy leaders foster healthy churches. Above all, the church should remind people of hope in Christ without minimizing pain. Romans chapter 8 verses 38-39 assures us that nothing, including depression or anxiety, can separate us from God's love. In short, the church should not be a place where people feel they must pretend to be strong. It should be a place where they are safe enough to be honest and loved enough to heal. Grace does not ignore pain. Grace enters it and walks with us through it.